information and all these people talking about all the astrology insights and a lot of other insights, a lot of I don't know how much of the South American cosmology. That's crazy to me. I still don't get it. I think there's a lot of mushrooms involved there, but what do I know? But what I've seen is something very austere and logical, and it makes perfect sense from coming into being, and it allows for an actual Jehovahite presence, Jehovah as an individual. This comes from the Jehovah side. If you leave it to the Buddhite side, they suggest to overcome your ego. But what the hell? That's how you maneuver in the real world, in any kind of world. You need to have a perspective. A single perspective is what we are. But the paradox is that we're in a single perspective in the context of all of it is one mind. Yeah, but you can't really see it from that place. You can understand what it. You can get to the thoughts behind and the emotional, but you're seeing it from one place. You're seeing the one mind from one place. Even there's an ego. And so the Buddhites get the logic of the one source, but they don't get the logic of individuality, which comes from the Jehovahite side in a vision I saw. And now here we are in the real world. I brought all this metaphysics up, and I meant to get practical about it because personally, I meant to get even personal. Do I meditate, or do I get on this little soapbox and try to advance the cause? Because there's a cause to be advanced. Um, and as I say, the 5D one is the one that's got no friction. It's just all of us connecting to our spirit sources, and that's happening apace. I would suggest everyone tune in. And also, this is the Christian side is more about people that don't have the time or can or just it's a heart connection to the spirit energies that are in play and big changes are happening. But they don't want to know the details. They're in a position what their role is to hold on to a higher word that somehow suggests we're gonna make it. Don't worry, we got the big guys got it somehow. And there's a Sophia energy for real involved with all of this. The deeper understanding of all this is personal if you can get to it. But if you try to describe it like I am now, it gets so crazy that nobody would get it. So the concept of these higher forces, these ancient souls, and there's Jehovah and Sophia had something to do with the coming into being of the material plane. That's happened outside of the source itself, the one mind. So the one mind was there first, but Jehovah and Sophia are absolutely like somehow spirit over, kind of imbue the material plane somehow. Okay, whatever. What does that mean? Well, you don't have to know if you're from one of these other schools. The materialite says, you know what? The material plane and the whole cosmos is outside of all those spirit personalities and has an energy of its own. And it's intensely paradoxical if you try to figure it out. And they're doing it. That's what's amazing about the spirits, the materialite venture in our world. Somehow we have an equality of these three positions being expressed. Uh, the 5D, all of the higher wisdoms are coming right to the front, and also a lot of the physical understandings from the materialite reductionists. Once you add them up to the more recent quantum understandings, that suggest that the whole physical dimension is what happens when you have infinite points of reference interacting